Alright peeps, welcome back to Ember Creek here. We've got ourselves a bit of a countdown on the crack, and we also need to slip up and build all the water tanks. But we also need 1,000 science points, so I'm reluctant to unpause the inventor for the sake of a water sloper. But regardless of all of that, look at this dirty badwater running clean once again, and it will be helped by the fact that we have a tested and functioning badwater repulsion system on these sources. And we've even got an entire levy in for the badwater repulsion system on these sources. But flashy unstable cores and badwater repulsion systems aside, actually no, not aside, because our badwater repulsion system up here is just pissing all the good water out the side of the map. Get into the map proper, pal. I don't even care if you're flood and spill. What are ye at? All the way down. That is wonderful. And I do believe we need to be all the way down our here as well. Oh, and I'm definitely happy that I got the waterfall flowing first, because there's still some bad water coming up beyond the newly opened floodgate here. Floodgate that worked bloody wonderfully, if I do say so myself. Sorry, I got a bit scared because there was a bit of floodage going on, but we seem to have it, for the most part, under control, and we've got our dry way ruined for our beavers here. Anywho, beavers that are busy banging in some warehouses. Get on out, Lapmantoffel magic, be the final banger blue on it. Or just do a couple of more planks. I'm unfortunately bringing the priority down on these warehouses because we really need these medium tanks in beavers. I need all 40, now what? 20 logs, 30 planks? There's 32 of each in there. Oh, I'm properly not messing about when it comes to getting all of this water slurped up beavers. So Lapmantoffel magic, pick up that plank and plonk it right into one of these two bad lads. While our beavers are busily bobbing about down the bottom there, as I was saying, it's not all about bloody flashy unstable cores or bad water repulsion systems this episode. We primarily want to get our beavers' future secured. And the way we're gonna do that is by getting all the warehousing in. That's our main priority this episode, despite the fact that I just deleted a half-built one. And as I come up and hope there's a beaver knocking about in the campfire, because it's night time, which of course there is near, we'll go up to the next level. Because if we go ahead and get a bit of a bad tide warning, I'm half tempted to rush this bad lad. So all of this up here stays nice and green, we get the return of the fish, and most importantly, the moose up in here. Well, that and we won't get bad water contamination destroying half of our bloody farm every time there's a bad tide. Oh, and I see Cinderface screw up. So Cinderface, ye are officially our big, bad water sloper. And that one's a little bit closer, so we're going straight on the edge there. And beavers, how have you not even begun to build any of this yet? What are my priority builds knocking about here? Do I have any rogue high priorities? I don't believe so. It literally should be those two tanks getting banged in. Oh, that's right. Well, beavers have got pretty much unlimited storage on this little bloody district centre here, so they're going to be picking everything up before they begin to bang in all of the goodness that is these medium tanks. And I must admit, once these are actually all in, we might have to start unpausing some more water slopers here, just in case it becomes a bit of a situation. Although we didn't get a drought warning or a bad tide warning on day 3, but we do have day 4 rocking around with still day warning. Now, however, beavers, let's get this laddie in so I can get back to speed 1. And we're even up to another 3rd inventor. So gubba-dee-this, pal, get yourself around the corner and sloping up that clean river. But now that we got both of these medium tanks in, we can duplicate this large warehouse, get it plonked in there, get that changed over to bell pepperinos. And these two are high priority builds, beavers. Now we still have only 3 beavers knocking about, and most of their storage is full. Well, I treat there's no bloody tomatoes or bell pepper bloody storage around the corner here, is there yet? I mean, thankfully we do have some radouche storage. and a little bit of emergency berry storage, so it could be worse. Oh, look at our big builder beavers bringing the logs out to bang into the warehouse is what I was gonna say. Yee, buddy old pal, must be a big old planker, are you? Let's see, are you going in the first planker or are you coming round to the second planker room? Whoa, actually no, where are you going, mate? We've got to build a beaver with a log in speed 2. Let's see where they're going. Ah, now the shortcuts, aka I can jump. Oh no, actually, oh, Moose! Hello, Moose, up the tippity top! Well, let's go and see where there's bloody builder beavers going. Oh, are they going to build this stair? Oh, yeah, get amongst it. Because we might need to rush this if we get a bad tide. Because seeing the moos up here, I would love to get a connected moo land from our there to our yeah. And I reckon with our mature forest knocking about here. Actually, is it mature? Does it say in that? Oh, our forest is taken hold. It's not quite a full-blown forest yet. But we definitely have a lot of oaks and that growing up the side, thanks to our river. Fully calmed and no longer oh, look at the booze up here again! But no longer boasting the banks. And if we pause this lumberjack and forester, we can save beavers and builder beavers going all the way around just to get some bloody wood. Will be a hell lot more efficient, yeah. Ooh, and you know what we can do? Considering once you got this badwater repulsion system up and running, it's going to be spilling badwater all the way out of this path. We can recycle 75% of the resources back, aka get 3 planks a pop from these stairs. Now please tell me I didn't use any other stairs, no natural staircase. And I'm happy leaving these logs in place, because we will be back to automate. But automation requires metal blocks and gears, and we are certainly not there yet. We've just about got a stable bloody forest on the crack. Oh, look at it, it's thriving! The forest down here is established and bloody thriving. Oh, I want to get down in it. Oh, this is fan-bloody-tastic. Look at all of the ground foliage and that. We've got some healthy little foliage along the river bank thanks to it not bursting. Oh, Ember Creek is properly coming along right here. And we're even, slowly but surely, filling up our 2 new tanks. Oh yeah, I want 3 builder beavers, or 2. Oh, actually 2. I was going to say 2 strong builder beavers coming our way here to pick up this scrap of rubble, and then once again, you know what, I'm going speed 4. And we're going to see another 2 strong builder beavers pick up these 2. And then last but not least, we're going to see 2 more strong builder beavers come back and pick up these 2. Lapman Tuffle Magic, pulling double duty like the leg end he is. Look at him gone with his big log. But that's all of the resources rescued from here. We definitely want to go on maximum priority, get 4 of those rescued planks in here. Just so when we get some bonus logs knocking about, we can just chuck them in here all willy-nilly. Although we do need to make sure... Oh, past MiGly's a leg end and a half, like. Look at that prioritization there. We'll be able to build the lot. What do you beavers think? Do you reckon the cupcake's properly grown in the past seasons? I suppose not. I guess I still need to prove myself to these wee fiery beavers. But I definitely have to prove myself to our hilltop moos over here. Let's get it on, moos. Are you enjoying the always green ground? Just didn't get lured. Oh, moos! Moos, be careful. Don't be lured any further forward than this. Because if we cop a bad tide, which we may... Oh, look at that flashy boy in the background there. Just flashing away. But now if we cop a bad tide, this area does end up becoming contaminated. Oh, we got the sun rising. Let's turn the hood on and see what our fate is. It's a drought! Well, there's no need to be rushing any sort of bloody badwater repulsion system up there. And we've got Habit sitting on their arse day and out. We're going to be retaining water, so we should just be concentrating on filling these bad lads up. And do I see a bloody 3rd inventor, Cinder Teeth? Oh, I was going to say, I swear we had a Cinder Teeth in here, but we didn't. We had a Cinder bloody Face. So we've got Cinder Face and Cinder Teeth slurping up water for the rest of the colony here. And how are builder beavers, Mr. Lapan Tuffle Magic? Are we about to witness the magic that is the final hammer blow? And no, we still need a couple of more planks. I mean, I do have both our plankers here, crank and plank suits at maximum efficiency with 2 grafters on the wheel, and I even have their raw resources and somewhere to store their fresh planks right outside their doors. So we are officially as efficient as we're getting up here. Well, not officially, because it's Emberpels, and Emberpels have got the big boy lumber mill. Oh, I love Emberpels right now, I can't wait. But we need to make sure we get our moves back up here during this drought. And, oh, Mr. Builder Beaver gonna bang in the stairs. Oh, yay. But as I was saying, and get these bad lads in. And this is why I maximum prioritise those stairs. Because we've got 2 logs in this minimum priority bloody warehouse here. If beavers have got nothing else to do, I'd rather than be up here getting all of this shade in. You know what, peeps? I'm well happy that I didn't spend all of the resources gunning up our and back down for the berries over here. Because they only went bloody cocked it when we had a bad tide anyway, didn't they? Died from contamination. And if I do want to pick this lone berry over here, I can. We'll just walk across the blockages. For automations for this drought, we need to leave this bad lad all alone. Oh, hello, other side of the bloody... Oh, the berry moose! But anywho, mood distractions aside, we're going to keep that one as is all the way down. We're going to slap this one all the way up and slap these 2 all the way up. Retain as much water and irrigation as possible down in the creek. Hey, peeps, I just noticed something. And let me scroll on out here and show you what I noticed. There's only 10 days until this bloody explosion happens. That is nay good. I thought there was like a multi-cycle countdown, but apparently not. The way I've set those up, we really need to deal with this. Like, oh peeps, it's actually going to be the cycle, isn't it? Nay way are we going to have to deal with this bloody unstable core this episode. I was hoping to do it in the next episode. Right, we need to slip up all the water. Sod your bloody science points over yonder way. Yeah, I definitely want a 4th builder, so sod your science points over this way. We've got a full complement of 6 water sloppers to keep our 4 medium tanks tippity topped off. And of course, our wee tank down here. Oh, that's right! We need to duplicate old mate here and get an F to flip. What? Well, guess who didn't think that one through? There's no F to flip happening. We need to extend the path out one more. And if we're going to be extending the path out one more, we may as well get a large tank up here. And these are all borches, so we only have to wait a week for them to grow up. And we'll have them chopped down in night time. Although this bad lad, minimum priority bloody build, we'll get round to it during the drought. 0 logs! 0 logs means ye get paused and ye get gone down to 1 walker. We'll just have Chaw back there, doing their thing. Definitely getting a bonus inventor back on the crack then in that case. And since we build our beavers have got out to do anyway, yous may as well be foresters and lumberjack flags over here. Destroy this thriving and established forest that we've planted here. Oh peeps, I'm scared. I'm scared of that big flashy boy there. But our brave Emberpels here are just cracking along. Banging in our big old badwater repulsion system up here for this wee sauce pair. I can't even relax with the moves without the bloody corner of the eye flashy boy there. You enjoy your berries, there's plenty of them here. I thought you were a big rock, you know. Oh, ho, ho. The camouflage move was proper coming towards us there. Oh, I'm absolutely loving the beavers and the cows and the fish all living together. Do we not have fish down here yet? I swear we've had water for like a couple of cycles now. Although, to be fair, I don't know how long it takes to get fish in the river. Oh, and we did have that bit of bad water coming back, didn't we? If there were fish, that probably absolutely destroyed them. Oh, look at this view, though. We've got the sloppers on the crack. We've got the 1 inventor. We've got some bloody capsicums ready to get harvested. And maybe even ready... Nope. To get stored is what I was wanting to see. But with the sun setting here, I really need to be ready to do all of the automations in a day's time, but I still need to be absolutely ready for it because you know I'll end up bloody forgetting. Oh, this is canny. Look at this nice clean little walkway here. We're not worried about beavers getting contaminated coming through here, because the contaminated water guns out the bittery bottom. Oh aye, and occasionally spills round the side. But Moyet here, with your exhausted... Oh, is this Lapantouffle magic about to finish? I'm always ready for Lapantouffle magic to finish banging in the lodge warehouse. Oh, you Lapman, mate! Everyone else is clocked off. You can clock off and all, you know. And you can come back to this tomorrow. I wonder if we'll catch Lapman by the campfire. The campfire that has the big bloody red dot on it. You can't escape it, like. It's just overlooking. Oh, look. Oh, no. Look at the beautiful forest, man. We cannot have that absolutely booshed with badwater. I mean, if there's one thing I can be thankful of here, is that A, I'm not stepping on the oak that is currently getting chopped at Doon, and B, we got a drought, not a bad tide. It's 0.8 days remaining. Oh, I do not like this. How are we not full beavers? You've got the most efficient bloody job in the world. You only have to go from there to there, there to there. Maybe the beavers just like to run it down to the wire. And we need to concentrate on our automations here before I end up bloody forgetting. So we are chilling. We aren't brimming or anything like that. We'll just leave old mate as is. It's a drought. Half a day remaining. I say maybe. Actually, this goes up to 0.85, doesn't it, without flooding anything? Let's have a quick test, even though our water sources are likely ramping down. Yes, they are. So it's not an accurate test. 0.3 days, right. You're going up to 1. You're going up to 1. Oh, no, I can't. 24 working days. You need to stay at 0. You need to stay at 0.85 because I need our water slurpers to keep slurping away to fill up these Oh! Well done, water slurpers. Well, in that case, all the way up to 1 with ye. All the way up to 1 with ye. And then once we get some mad floodage, or maybe not quite once we get some mad floodage, because we're going to have the waterfall still. So yeah, now I reckon we are somewhat about 1 block here. So let's get the waterfall switched off once it all settles. Oh, that is beautiful right there. We are just bursting the banks. But once it settles and it comes back down, we're chilling. And we've still got a bit of waterfall because this is all at 1, that's right. Then that means we're going to get a proper brimmed up river here. And what more could you ask for than a brimmed up river? I suppose you could ask for putting up both floodgates. Do you remember when I did this and I was like, this is going to be an issue, but it won't be because we'll just automate them. Yeah, already an issue. But damn, look at this view here. We've got the waterfall up next to the waterfall, keeping our creek nice and moist for that 9-day drought. And considering this blows up in 8 days, we do not have very long to get this absolutely in and sorted. How are we going to deal with this? It's going to be levees, isn't it? Do we build a big bloody catchy boy so we can catch it all the water here? Oh, but our beavers have got a big old tomato warehouse in, which means we can be picking all of these up here. And if I do a little bit of a speed 4, because I kind of want to talk about this, but I can't do it until we've got 1,000 science points. Sorry, I mean 0 science points. And as the sun sets here on another day at Ember Creek, it is the perfect time to reveal why I am so terrified about this unstable core exploding number. Because yeah, now, old mate, we seem to have tackled at the moment, but we divney now what secrets it holds, and whether it's gonna absolutely blast this bit of the Badwater River. And if it does, all little attempts here are gonna be for naught. Because instead of Badwater coming down here and having a little spill out of the broken buddy aqueduct and doon, it's gonna go from this bit of buddy river and avoid the broken aqueduct altogether and doon. And how peeps, do you really want to see this established and thriving forest covered in Badwater? Oh, and yeah, now that's not to mention all the Badwater that's going to go into the river, stop our slurping and growing efforts over here, hence why we need all the storage knocking about. And honestly, now that I've spent all our science points, I might just pause a couple of these. AKA, get 3 more beavers in the farmhouses. Oh, look, it's the dream team back at it again. We got Cinderbelly. Hello, Cinderbelly. Oh, I'm just very zoomed in. I thought I was up in the sky. And Cinder Teeth here. Was there not a Cinder Face? I swear there's a Cinder Face knocking about like. You know what? If there's a Cinder Nose. Right, how can we get Cinder Nose into here? I think I know how. If we take this down to 1 and then bump this up to 3. Oh, here we are! We got Cinder Belly, Cinder Teeth, and Cinder Nose. You know what this calls for? It calls for the bloody... Emberpels! Wakey, wakey! Cinder Nose, Cinder Belly, and Cinder Schnoz, because I completely forgot what your name is. Get your ass out of bed and farming these fields. Oh, what? Cinder Schnoz? Whoa, 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 whoa. Cinder Belly! No! Cinder Belly. Why did he have to cork it before the trio was united? And I mean, I've got nothing against majority here, but we can just have 2 beavers up here and being proper efficient, you know? Oh no, I've split them up. I've split up the dream team. You know what? It was never meant to be. It was clearly never meant to be. Hey, and it turns out putting 3 beavers into farmhouses means you have 3 less jobs available for everything else that you need to get done. Like, for example, figuring out how we are going to stop this bit of bad river here from going down into our area. And I'm having myself a proper think here, peeps. I don't think we can tackle it over here unless we build like an actual monstrosity. Like, this is going to demolish all the way down to here. So we can't build off these blocks here. We would have to build off these blocks, which means building from the bottom. Like, all the way around here, all the way up to this level. That is far too much. So instead, I'm thinking we use this bit of land right here. You know what, let's get doing in a beaver perspective so you can get the perspective. Where you can go up to this level. We now only need to build a dam from here diagonally across to that level over there where we've got our oaks, which we can use to build the dam, you know, be a bit efficient with it. And we will have to just use this whole area up here as a floodplain and try and send all the bad water down here. And unfortunately, down here, which means this path will no longer be viable and we might lose a bit of our well-established, thriving forest. And I was thinking about just waiting out the explosive and then just building a dam after the fact, but day and a half? I really don't think that's enough time, like. I think we need to work on our big dam over here. So our existing levee dam is well outside of the actual blast radius, so let's go from there, utilise this. Oh, and peeps, I am not messing about here. There's no need for any of this right here to be levees. We simply need levees on the layers that are gonna see any water. Which, as I said that, made me realise that these two most certainly need to be levees. So we got our first point in. I reckon we go from here and just go for a full diagonal number until we get to a nice line up here. So yes, we are going to have to dam all of this up, including that bit of path there. So yeah, what do you reckon of that, peeps? Do you reckon that will keep the bad water out? And like I say, we're just going to have to use this whole area here as like a floodplain. Oh, and maybe I want to build a bit of a funnel system over here. So we can funnel the bad water at least down to here instead of it just going right under here. Alright, beavers, apart from this warehouse which already has all of its logs in it, this is your new high priority job. And looking at this, we should be able to build every block here without any sort of staircase or any sort of intervention. We can get all the way up, providing we give beavers access up over this levee. Which, now I think about it, does not need to be there at all. Let me whip out some handy dandy power shafts and get this rubble all in one pile there. So beavers, pick those up. Ooh, you know what I should do? Small industrial pile. Right there. That is the actual maximum priority job, beavers. And then since basic arithmetic will tell you that 39 logs will not go in to 20 storage, we need to duplicate this bad lad and turn it in to a handy dandy small warehouse staircase. And why not rotate this laddie round so we can double up for a big path, because yeah, now we're gonna have to go all the way up on all of these corners, at least to here, because here we're gonna down the stairs and chopping these oaks. And yeah, now we definitely don't need this small industrial pile, considering we've got this big bad lad knocking about, which needs to be on a fancy pants wooden path. And look, don't worry about the fact that we could easily just put stairs there and not have to build that. Dave, no worry about it. Oh, and here we are. We've got our big beaver bangers coming over here to drop off a log, but certainly not bang anything because they're all exhausted, thirsty, and hungry. Oh, and our beavers are making fair dinkum progress over here now. Double floodgate, they were getting logs in there. They'd got the handy dandy small warehouses in. The priority system for these two levees not getting built was working absolutely flawlessly. We were nearly there, peeps. But creek ending situations do take priority here. Alright, let's see a beaver builder banging this teeny weeny little log warehouse so high can go max. Oh, no. We need to get this one in next. Then I can go maximum priority. And beavers, why are you putting bloody logs in there? That's high priority, not maximum priority like this small industrial pile is. Oh, perfect. We're going to beaver banger banging in the bloody warehouse, therefore maximum priority rubble. And then tomorrow, peeps. Oh, 24 working day. I am not being nice to our beavers here. Right, beavers, clock off, hang a boot, spin your little sciences, no more. And in case you didn't hear us, you can clock off, you can come hang in the campfire with the cupcake and chat about how we are going to fix this big flashy boy up the top. Yeah, now, peeps. Mild speed you up because not a single beaver came and bloody said goodbye. But surely we are being super efficient over here with our beaver builders. Beaver builders? Beaver effing builders. What are you doing? Why are you not putting them in those log warehouses right here? Or simply just slapping them in any of this maximum priority dime? Right, surely Lap and Toffle Magic's got their bloody heat switched on. And they're going to be gone an hour here to drop off a... What exactly did you do there, pal? You came up here and you were like, no, someone's already grafting. Let me just go home. Pick that up. I'll turn this into a plank warehouse. Different testers, beavers. So unless you're storing them in your... There's only 3 builder beavers. I've got a thriving forester paused. I definitely brought these back down to 1 grafter a farmhouse. Where are all of our jobs going? Oh, I got 3 free beds because the beavers hadn't had any alone time to chillax because I've had them on 24-hour working days. Well, that's fair enough. Let's just tone down our plank production, shall we? Alright, Lapan, recently newly constituted builder, surely you've got your heat switched on. You're going to pick them up and then you're going to drop them off. Right there! Where are you going and where did you bring that log from? Why are you bringing the log from? What's occurring here? No, I'm following Lapman here. I'm actually following him. Where are you going, pal? Speed 4. Where are you dropping this off? What could you possibly... What? Lapman, I swear, dude. If you gone up the top again and come all the way down, instead of just putting the logs in... And now, thankfully, Mr. Tuffle Magic figured out that there's bloody warehouses up here. And you know what, peeps? I'm feeling canny confident to have myself a 3-day speedy up bit. I'm even gonna turn the fog off. Oh, look at that for a speedy up angle. This is day 1. I'm actually properly keen to see how far along our beavers can get. I mean, genuinely, ideally, we need them to do it. This needs to be banged in completely, because if it isn't, we are no longer at Ember Creek, but up Shit's Creek with near paddles. Now, I'm pretty sure that was day 2, so the next time we come into the daytime, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, good, right. It didn't kaboom. So yeah, the next time we go into a daytime, we are gonna go into speed 1. Oh no, peeps, this is actually terrible. This is absolutely terrible. But we are out at the speedy up bit and we are turning the fog back on. We still have 0.6 days remaining until this big bad lad guns kaboom. And it does explode soon. And yeah, safe to say, we certainly will not have all of this in by the time it explodes. Which is really bad, peeps. Really, really bad. Like, really bad. Like, I'm pausing our plank production bad. And, hang about here. Why do I have all of this set up for once we've built everything? So now, beavers, instead of that, how about you build these few blocks, and then you can chop down all those trees, providing I got them marked for cutting, of course. Now they're marked for cutting, you can certainly do that. 0.4 days, peeps. Whoa, this is terrible. But we can get a mad angle of it at least. Let's spend the next 0.4 days figuring out the best angle. And I'm gonna turn the bloody fog off again. I reckon here's the angle like. So I'm gonna go straight ahead on a speed 4 until that says 0.1 days remaining. Then we're gonna go back to speed 1. Get dev mode off so we don't see all of the little details of it. And then, do we do HUD off? Do we do HUD off and just wait? Do we just go, oh, when does it explode? Oh, this isn't the way to do it. I don't know when it explodes, peeps. Well, I do, like within 0.1 days. But the beavers down there doing their job, they're just going to be like bang, 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 as they tend to do. And then it's just going to be bang! And oh no! What is this? And a hard jump cut to the explosive angle from the campfire. Oh, look at that big hole. And the babbies even come to view it. And then the angle that reveals it all. There was a secret, hidden, second unstable core? That's right. Ye eagle-eyed peeps would have noticed down the bottom there was a little in brackets 2 after the unstable core. And I'm actually keen to hear if any has figured out what I was doing while I was, unlocking the dynamite and then unlocking the terrain blocks. Because in between episodes, I had to bloody blow a hole, realise I didn't have 1,000 science points, and that's why all of the camera angles up until me getting the dirt blocks were conspicuously low and that. Because there was literally a big open hole with a big flashing unstable core in it. But, behind the scenes aside, peeps, this river is going to go oot and doon our well-established forest here. And I certainly do not want that. And we've only got a day and a half to not have that happen, I suppose. Ooh, you know what we could do? You know what we genuinely could do? Is it less blocks than what we've got here? I'm actually going to count all of this, peeps. I'll be back in a jump cut. So we've got 35 levees remaining to be built there. We could just levy this river back into place to an extent. Now, I can't just go straight up here because this needs to be too wide. Otherwise, it'll just overspill anyway. Or we could, this is what I was actually thinking of, we could go for a bit of a levee dam on the side. Just, fill up the gaps, as one does. So we can have a big badwater pool. Might come in handy, we could slurp from it, But like that could be an option. The only issue is, that looks like a lot of blocks. 2 more blocks than what's remaining to be built over here, in fact. So this idea is getting scrapped. Ooh, I've just thought of some cheese. Right, let's whip out a handy dandy small warehouse stack all the way. Oh, this is going to be so bloody... Oh, no, I don't have to do this bit. But I do have to do... No, this is definitely going to be more expensive. It has to be. Because what I'm thinking here, peeps, is we get a levee wall in there. Now, we are just going to do small warehouses here if we go down this route. But repair the river until all the bad water spills out the big hole that you've created. Which means we either need to do more... But look at all of this, man. Look at all of these warehouses. That has to be just unnecessary right there. There has to be a better way. Oh, this is properly difficult here, peeps. Because I was thinking, what if we bring this idea forward a bit? And then just go, you know, levees all the way up the frontier. Which, let me do that and we'll see how we work out. Like, it's simple, it's elegant, it will create a badwater pool, but it should also just be what it was previously over here. Now the thing is this more or less than 35 bits of levees? Well, I've only times this 8x6 area and it's already past bloody 45. So it looks like my initial plan, believe it or not peeps, my initial plan of doing the big old dam is the most efficient. Who would have thought? And I wouldn't have thought that. And I didn't quite know how I'm gonna think about what happens in the next episode of Ember Creek. We still need that badwater repulsion system on the bonus bit. Whoa, hang about! Hang about! What has just occurred down here? It's misty! There's bloody fog rolling about! Yo, what? It occurs, and I actually can't even look at it. Right, right, the laggy fog is beautiful. I can't believe. Oh, look how it goes in front of those pause icons there. Well, that was definitely worth abandoning the end of episode speedy up bit to hang out in the morning fog. Now, will it burn off as the day progresses? This speedy up bit's going to be a double speedy up bit. Yes, it does. Wow. That's actually canny cool, peeps. Like, the fog comes at night, a little bit of morning fog action. That's actually wicked. Yeah, we definitely need to get that badwater repulsion system that I was knocking on about during the... Definitely not the end of episode speedy up bit, end of episode speedy up bit. Yeah, this needs to happen because we need to protect this. I also saw those fish down here. Fish? Fish! Hello, fish! Oh, we'll have moose back here any time. Unless we get a big old bad tide. But, oh no, peeps. Look at this. Look at the absolute state of this right here. Oh, it's clinging on. It's clinging on for dear life there. Well, we need to fix our big broken aqueduct. We need to get the dam up and running. Oh no. The badwater's gonna pish down there. It's gonna pish down there. It's gonna fill this up and destroy our creek here. And the moos have moved in and everything, man. We can't be having that. Our Emberpels and Charcoal beavers have worked too hard. Well, anywho, let's go and check on the dam progression. Oh, we got the bridge hour. No, we don't. We still need a brave Emberpelt to... This is supposed to be maximum priority job, beavers. What are you doing up there? Yeah, this is definitely a maximum priority job. At least we've got one Emberpelt who knows the priorities. And then we've got a maximum priority stairs. A maximum priority all the lumberjack flags for storage. Obviously, we don't have this many beavers. But we absolutely need this in. We might need to build it backwards. Yeah, peeps. What if the water level is above 1 here on these warehouses? We're kind of getting contaminated beavers. We'll have to go, like, we can't build it backwards either. I was thinking we get our supplies here and then build it backwards, but we can't without sending a beaver over the lower path first. Oh, peeps, this is knee good. This is absolutely knee good. Oh, I got fish in everywhere. That is good. If not, oh, but the fish will all cork it. The fish will all cork it when the bloody badwater rolls in. No. You know what, could we? Not 0.6 days, but could we plop 3 levies in there? I already know this doesn't work because I've, you know, done me MiGly magic on the badwater source to make sure I couldn't just fix it this easily. But it will slow down the amount of badwater going down there. Right, I'm doing it. Maximum priority job, beavers, as well as, of course, a maximum priority handy dandy small warehouse. And hopefully this dam will slow down the badwater enough to not end up overtopping those warehouses. And yeah, now beavers, we need to bring the priority of this staircase down Did you gonna run there so you can bang all that in, you absolute lunatic? I mean, I appreciate it, but I'd much rather you spend your time getting these 4 blickety blocks in. And I suppose we're at that time again, aren't we, peeps? Half a day remaining. Let's get ourselves a juicy angle of all of the moos back there. And all of our beavers, hopefully, banging in these 4 precious blocks before the drought ends. Which is going to mean a 24-hour working day. So, now, as the sun sets, is the true end of episode. Speedy up it. We're gonna be blasted our way through the night time. Oh, we'll be to see the fog roll round though. Oh, does the fog roll round at the top of the map with the moose as well? Or is it just our where the swamp is? Yeah, anywho, as we're blasting through the night here, ideally getting these 3 levies in, peeps. We really need this in here now. We can't be having contaminated beavers. I would like to say I hope you've enjoyed this twist-filled episode of Ember Creek, and be keen for next week's episode where we are gonna hopefully not carp it. But until then, have yourself a canny owl week and a toodle